As the UK moves to the centre-left with its new Labour government, most of Europe, apart from France's unexpected shift to the left, is leaning more towards the hard right. Karisma Putra Abdul Rahman from Bait Al Amanah discusses this difference in political direction.
In the EU, there is much more proportional representation, meaning these far-right politicians have a greater voice and platform in their respective countries. And it's not, in my opinion, it's not that the UK is necessarily diverging from the EU trend. It's just that its political system doesn't allow for proportional representation. And so overall, the UK shift to the left actually highlights that UK voters for now still reject the right and far-right movements. Although parties like Reform UK have performed decently in terms of the popular vote, the first-past-the-post system, of course, suppresses their ability to have a platform to strengthen their views. And because of this, the Labour government is in a much safer position and may actually serve as a motivator for more centrist and left-wing European Parliament political groups to mount a stronger challenge against the right and far-right tide. So the recent European Parliament elections conducted this year show that the far-right wing, hard and Eurosceptic Identity and Democracy Group lost 19 seats in favor of the more moderate right-wing, but still Eurosceptic European Conservatives and Reformist Group. So instead, I propose that we can observe a slight convergence actually between the latest EU Parliament election and the UK election towards the center. It is, of course, not to say that there's no ideological gap. There's very much an ideological gap here, but there is forces, the political forces are somewhat converging towards a more central position overall. However, this, of course, only represents the European Parliament and does not represent the lawmakers within individual EU countries.